In this video, we'll demonstrate viewing the contents of a Zuken DS-E3 repository using the Syndeia Cameo plugin in the Syndeia 3.6 release. DS-E3 is a data management platform for wire harness, cable, and panel layout electrical designs, tightly integrated with the Zuken E3 series design tools. As usual, we will launch the Syndeia plugin from a Cameo SysML model. The first screen shows the projects which I have permission to access. Review the introductory videos in Part 1 for the general functionality of this plugin, especially video 1.5 for a discussion of Syndeia projects. When I select a project, I will only be able to see the intermodel relations that are part of that project. And I will need the relation right permission for that project to be able to add new connections. I will select the UAS02 project, which is currently empty. This will remain the active Syndeia project for this SysML model until we close that model in Cameo. On the Repository Manager tab, we see the DS-E3 category heading, which may have one or more repository connections under it already. If we need to add an additional repository, we right-click the heading, select Add, enter the URL and our account username and password, see your DS-E3 admin for those, create a name for the connection, and click OK. If I need to add or update my credentials on an existing repository connection, right-click on it, select Update, enter a username and password, and click Update. If the connection is successful, select it to see the contents of the repository in the right panel, arranged as a tree. At the top is the repository, DS-E3 at ICACS in this case. Next level down is Project, which is a container in the Syndeia data model. Below the project level are BOM lists, BOM items, structure node lists, and physical parts. BOM items may also appear under BOM lists, depending on how your organization has set up the DS-E3 repository. As always, the repository contents have been drawn directly from the DS-E3 repository as the tree is expanded. They are not stored permanently by Syndeia. Right-click an item to refresh the contents. The return of the results is paginated. The cloud icon with Fetch More will appear at the bottom of the lists if there are more elements to be returned. Click on the plus to fetch more. More information about the DS-E3 data model is available in the API Overview documentation in the Syndeia web dashboard. Video 32.2 in this series will demonstrate creating and viewing reference connections to DS-E3 elements through the Syndeia Cameo plugin.